We provide, obviously, the entertainment with all the great bands that we have on our stages, but we also provide, you know, the political activism, you know, in the sense of that part of the show. You know, it's the Cypress Smokeout, so we want to be able to just not just entertain people and, hey, use that name because it's popular culture, but want to be able to, you know, educate people on exactly what this is, what it's going on, how it could help our states individually, how it could help the country's deficit as a whole, you know. And I think a lot of people take that for granted just because of the stigmatism that it has on it, you know. And I think once you remove that and reason sets in and logic, and you do the numbers, and they've done the numbers on this, you know, they've done research on this, that if they did legalize it across the board, you know, across the nation, that, you know, we definitely reduce our debt. I can't remember exactly in the amount of years. I think it was 3 to 4 years. They said it would wipe our debt off the board because it's the #1 cash crop. Mm-hmm. It's like cliche, but it's a proven fact as well. So, you know, whenever you hear, I hate when people say that shit, you know, oh, it's the #1 cash crop. I know it is. I don't have to hear it, but the thing is, you have to say it because there's people that don't understand it, and they think that there's just, you know, this group of people that just want to smoke for leisure and smoke because they want to party. But I mean, there's some serious issues. There's people with serious health issues that would rather use this as their medicine than to use over-the-counter drugs and whatnot. And I mean, who is the government to tell them, you know, how to treat themselves? If this is an option, if you voted for it in your state, you know, and you're taking it away after we voted for it, then what good are our votes for? You know what I mean? So I think people have to really stay up on that level of politics. Like, you know, hey, everything isn't always what it seems. We know that, right. But if people really wanted to understand this movement, man, there's plenty of places they can go to understand what it is. There's NORML, there's Cannabis Action Network, right. There's Americans for Safe Access. And they can get all this information when they go to the Smokeout, because at the expo we make sure that people leave there educated about what this is.
And that's it, man. Just ending off on a personal note, and I'm fine if my boss go over. I see y'all. I mean, they smell me when I come in. But like, I'm educating like my parents and everything, because it's not even just the political government stuff. It's people that think that like alcohol's safer than pot, and it's like, you want to talk about a gateway drug. Listen, if my friend gets drunk tonight, he might do fucking coke and go get a hooker. Exactly. He smokes pot, he's gonna fucking hang out at the house and fucking play Cypress Hill and fucking eat fucking donuts, bro.
Exactly.
Or what I do, because you were talking about like leisure, when I smoke pot, I read and write.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I get on the computer and I read and I write my shit.
It's all the old stigmatisms that they placed on this particular thing, and it sticks to this day because they don't have anything else to throw at it. You know, if they did research on it now, anything that they thought of would be false. You know, and they can't afford to be made like, you know, to look like they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, and because they don't.
Big Pharma also has a hand. They don't want people realizing shit, man. They can get rid of their anxiety. They can fucking get rid of their nausea. They can fucking calm down. They can deal with their ADD if they fucking smoke pot. They don't want them to know that. They want them to take Ritalin, Prozac, whatever the fuck.
All that crap.